Hello everybody, welcome back for StarCraft 2 action. We have Bly going up against GunGFuBanDa. It's again the ESL Spring Regionals. Online, well, not quite qualifiers, I guess, for the summer offline event. And this is the Swiss group stage. So players are playing best of threes against the field. And you basically have 2 lives, I guess, or 3, depending on how you count it. But 3 losses means you're out, and you want to have 3 wins before you have 3 losses. Bly is 1-1 right now, same as GunGfu, since you always meet an opponent that has the same map score as you do, or series score. Oh, Bly makes it look like he's taking a normal natural, but this is, of course, far from the truth. GunGfu checks it out. It's like, oh, am I blocking your expansion? Classic probe being annoying. Now, Bly's last match was against Max Pax, and that was quite the rude awakening that a Protoss can be pretty darn solid. But now he's up against GunGfu, a player who I believe is not full-time at all. He used to be for a little, I'm pretty sure, but he moved on with life. But somehow he's found a place where he can just kind of kick people's ass by just playing a couple games after work, you know? And now he is going to... Oh, did he? He did see it. That there is a mineral missing. Oh, all the drones come off the line. Maydarning towards the gold base. This drone did not get the memo. In the main base for GunGfu, Cybercore almost completed, and let's see how he reacts to the fact that, I mean, he knows. Already has his gateway rallied over, an adept being chrono boosted out. We've got 8 drones mining that gold. We got Zergling speed underway. But if this adept gets behind the mineral line, that's going to be super annoying. We will have a queen, but you still have to defend your drones. Lings not going to be able to take care of the rocks before the adept gets there. Secondary adept underway, and we have a Stargate as well. And now the adept comes on in. The Zergling's actually taking care of those rocks pretty darn fast. 4 lings and a queen. 400 health on those rocks. I imagine those rocks have no armor to speak of then. That is kind of crazy. Double adept now. No drone losses for Bly, so it's pretty happy. We have a natural base underway as well for him. Oracle now underway. Oh, that's a cheeky creep tumor that GunGFuBanDa would like to cancel, and he does get the cancel on it. Adept sneaks on in, trying to check if this gas is or has been taken. Some links also making their way into the main base here. Bly now has his speed links, and I'm telling you, these Bly links, they always manage to get into the main base somehow, some way. And Bly now is aware that there's an Oracle on the field. Or at least, yeah, he could have. Creep Tumor again gets placed down. We now have 2 queens ready to receive the Oracle, but the Oracle's gunning for the main base. But there's also 2 queens here, and spores are being constructed. So, I mean, this Oracle probably not going to do very much. Oh, does target down 2 drones here, and loses some shields, loses a little bit of health as well. This Overlord just chilling. And another Oracle on the map, and we have a 3rd one coming up as well. Additional gateways being added on here by GunGFuBanDa. Are we just going to see the Twilight Forge follow-up here from the 3 Oracle build? We'll have to see. We have a Roach Warren underway here for Bly. Halfway done. No lair just yet. We see a Sporkle at the 3rd base, kind of hinting at the fact that he wants to make drones there as well. Gold even oversaturated. I love it. Getting every drop of gold minerals squeezed out of that base. And the creep is pretty far ahead right now because of this forward base. Not as far ahead as it could have been, but those adepts make damn sure of that. Now the oracles do move in onto the queens. The first one almost getting zapped down here. The high energy one getting targeted down, so it can't transfuse. And 2 queens already down. 1 oracle does get clicked down by the queens. And the adepts just staying back, not joining in on the fun. More adepts being warped in here. We have resonating glaives being upgraded by GunGFuBanDa, but not far along this yet. We already have 8 adepts on the map, and resonating glaives is far from finishing up. So Bly can already start kind of preparing for this. Like, if you see this many adepts, you're like, that's gotta be resonating glaives. He sees the Twilight console being chrono boosted as well, getting an upgrade. Doesn't see any stalkers. More adepts are coming in. Like, you're just so sure as Bly that this is resonating glaives. A robo is underway though. Could probably be for that warp prism. Does kind of indicate to Bly how fast those adepts will come in. You want to have a warp prism and then just rapid fire out those adepts. Oh my god, so many adepts. 11 adepts on the move. 4th base going down for Bly. There is a 3rd base here for GunGFu, but I was about to say, is he probing for that? He is probing up for that. So this is just some pressure for him. Resonating glaives finishes up. Yep. And Blink starts right away. Evo Chamber has started for Bly. We have some roaches here. And there's a couple lings, but this is a lot of adepts. They are gunning for this mineral line. Lots of drones going down. Oracles here doing the damage. And of course some adepts also getting shots off. And that oversaturated gold now just normally saturated. Another queen is going to go down. Bly. 10 workers behind and more to fall. Behind this, we see an Immortal. We see the robotic support bay for the Disruptors or Colossus. And these adepts, not even all of them are dead. I think 9 of them went down. 10 of them went down in total this game. Another one. Oh, what? And GunGFuBanDa GG's out because he saw the giant Roachling Flood walking across the map into his... well, going to be canceling his 3rd base and potentially killing him. And GunGFu just didn't have anything behind it. Wanted to buy more time with the adepts, but I guess Bly defended those well. Used his minerals, most of them at least, to make Roachling and just go for the throat, and GunGFu had enough. And Bly takes down game number 1 on Alcyone versus GunGFu, who now has to bounce back in this series, going for an early probe scout once again. Looking to block this natural expansion. Bly, the man who is very used to not building his hatcheries at his natural expansion, just gotta go send out his drone towards his 3rd base. And we're here on Ghost River, which is a funky map, to say the least. So your natural's pretty clear, and then you have this 3rd base, but if we zoom all the way out... oh, I barely can't do it, but... you are pretty close. Like, slightly more than 1 screen away, I would say. Especially when these rocks go down. It can be very annoying. As a Zerg player, of course, I'm speaking. That, wow, my natural leads kind of directly into your natural. That is always spooky. But it can be interesting to see if either of these players is going to utilize that very, well, small rush distance. And small as in a low travel time. Let's see, Bly getting his gas for a Zergling speed, most likely. And GunGFuBanDa, of course, doing the only Protoss opener that exists. Does start up another Adept. Does not get Gateway Research right away. So we're looking for a tech structure here. And it's probably going to be the Stargate. Bada bing, bada boom. Ling shooing away that probe so that finally Bly can take his third base. Oh, that's the saddest park I've ever seen. Like 2 trees and a lot of dead stuff. Oh, is Adept staying at home a little bit, protecting the probe. Making sure that those Blylings do not get into his base this time around. Not slacking off this time. We do have an Overlord in the back here. Maybe potentially for some Nidus play, but probably just for a follow-up scout because Nidus is better served at the bottom of the main, I would presume. Okay, we're being built, making sure that if speed finishes, there's not suddenly like 20 Lings in your base. Bly, making sure that he takes down those rocks ASAP. Don't want a Protoss force using this with force fields. Don't want to get soul trained like it's 2013? No, it's 11 years ago. I hope you feel old now. Speedlings? Yes, yes. This probe has been caught. The Blylings do not get in, but they do get a nice surround onto one of these Adepts. Shade comes back. And one Adept does bite to dust, and more importantly, this third base is being denied. The Oracle going across the map right away, and Bly putting down the hurt. He's like, I know how to punish these greedy Protoss players that don't keep their first Oracle at home long enough. But you do have to commit a fair amount of Lings to be able to do this, because of course, if there's 2-3 Adepts in a pocket, the probe's already there. Like, you can invest like a lot of money into ant larvae into Lings that are not going to be drones, so you will be poor, relatively poor, for the rest of the game, basically, until you get back up to like 80 drones, if you do this move. And the Protoss already has a base, and you can't cancel it anymore. So it's definitely high risk, mid reward, I would say. Which is why a lot of Zerg players don't do it. Oh, the Oracle Death Squad. Little run by, gets 3 drone kills. And that's 5 in total this game. We see the Twilight Forge follow-up. Which, I will call that standard right now. Oh, the third Oracle trying to join his buddies in the little corner here, but gets intercepted by the Queens. Oh, see a little run by again. 3 more drones get taken down. These Oracles are battered and bruised. But the economy of the Zerg has also been affected. Don't want to say battered and bruised again. Oh, Bly going to be abusing that short rush distance we were talking about. The Roaches are out. Ravagers are being constructed. Alaris almost finished, though. So he might do some kind of a follow-up, get some Roach speed. But the Queen Walk is out here. Oh my god. We see 2 shield batteries, a cannon, a pylon, and another pylon. More shield batteries. Like, Bly is making sure. Oh, but the Oracles get on top of the expansive Ravagers. Queen's not there to cover them. And now, oh, Bly trying to get his army with his Queens. His army just kind of walks into the armor of GunGFu. But we do have a nice surrounding, nice Biles falling down onto the army of GunGFu. I mean, the Raptor count has been greatly diminished, but the Queens are still here. They can't transfuse. Thank you, Blizzard. But they are decent anti-air. The nuclear battery has been committed. So the shield battery will keep GunGFu alive for the next couple seconds. And Bly seems to be retreating, making 7 drones here. It's only 38 workers to 60 of GunGFu. And GunGFu successfully holding here. Spells doom for Bly. Like, his worker count is not that healthy. We see +1 and Blinks finishing up. How many gateways do we have? Structures with a T. we only have 3 gateways for now, so I'm expecting, yeah, to see a big gateway explosion, see +2 starting up, and then GunGfu pushing out with a lot of Blink Stalkers. Do see an Infestation Pick coming out and an Evo Chamber for Bly, so might actually be planning in getting a couple Swarmhost out. I do love Swarmhost on short rush distance because it's very easy for you to get your Swarmhost here, throw the Locust out, and then GunGfu can't retreat far enough that the Locust will time out. The Locust will be here with like 10 seconds remaining attacking your buildings. And then you like have to decide, am I okay with losing some buildings, or do I fight back with my units that actually cost money instead of just time and supply that they do for the Zerg? 4 oracles now. I like that GunGfu added another oracle because those oracles were very key in holding off the Bly push with the Ravagers. Maybe Bly should have taken it a little slower, use his Ravager Queen to take down these rocks, spread the creep up, stand in between the bases, and slowly but surely bile away at the most vulnerable space, and then just overwhelm. But Bly kind of went in hard. Oh, 10 Swarmhost underway. My man. Swarmhost, my beloved. As I say. Are coming out, but oh my god, you don't want to make 10 Swarmhost into +2 Stalkers that are being spammed out. Like, if they don't immediately pull the trigger and just effing go kill you, which is, you know, what Day9 would said, if they are doing something weird, just go effing kill them. And Bly is definitely doing something weird. If he gets his Swarmhost over here, that is pretty nice, but GunGfu's already kind of in position for this. Oh my god, this might go from bad to worse. I'm seeing a big blink onto all of these expensive, well, yeah, decently expensive Swarmhosts. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, no, 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 no! All the Locusts drop down onto that one Blink Stalker. And oh my god, he didn't shift-click them through. So that's the first big Locust wave completely wasted onto one Stalker. The Mikra dude. Oh, GunGfu. Got him. That was good. That was really good. And now, look at these Swarmers just chilling. We do have Burrow, making it fairly annoying to find them. 64 drones. And that's just the type of Zerg Bly is. 60 drones. Go, go, go. Or Snoot would say 66 drones swarm hosts. KW lol. This is StarCraft. Hashtag. Second wave of Locust is coming out. There are a lot of Blink Stalkers here. And also with Stasis Ward, the Locusts still haven't swooped in. Could have swooped in here. If you click it just to the right of the Nexus, they will swoop onto the Nexus and then they will get pushed to the right. So, could have swooped in a little early. Just, you know, giving you a little tippy there. Oh my god, big Zealot run by. 55 drones. The 5th being cancelled, and Bly just being pulled apart here. Only has Lings and Roaches to his name. +1 range, though. Oh, that's a lot of Ravagers. Because he sees that GunGfu is not waiting. And I kind of like that. Bly just putting all of his gas that he was kind of saving up for a Muta Switch, which... cringe. Oh, it's actually Broodlord, probably. And more Locusts are ready. Hello. Bly. The clock's ticking, my boy. Oh, sends out 2 Locusts to kill... Oh, he doesn't want to reveal that he has them burrowed. Oh, now sends out the Locust. But GunGFuBanDa's army is here. It's maxed, and it wants to get some damage done. We have some Banelings as well. No Baneling speed. Here comes a Force Field. Secondary Force Field. Doesn't do that much. We do have Locust in the Stasis Ward. Stasis Ward so good. 9 probes do go down to the Locust. But, oh, big Zealot run by, killing the 4th base of Bly. A Ravager's not that good against Roach-type units. Oh my god, Bly, no! Gets completely annihilated. Does have some Swarmhost here. Big Locust wave, blonk in onto another 1 Stalker. GunGfu, very good at just blinking forward or leaving forward 1 Stalker just to tank all of the Locust. And then Locusts are pretty slow and low range. So as soon as they've swooped down, that's what they're killing. And 27 drones are down. Bly has 2 bases, Locusts and a Dream. But GunGFu takes him down on Ghost River, and we have a game number 3 scenario on our hands. And GunGFuBanDa does take game number 2 on Ghost River. And now it's only 1 game away from us finding a victor. This best of 3. Bly sending out a drone here, a little suspicious. That never happens. GunGFu with the early probe scat again. Now before the action kicks off, be sure to like and subscribe. Wow, got you there. And I've been doing a little bit of Dotes recently, but you know, there's always going to be StarCraft here. Where are these drones is what I'm thinking, but I'm sure GunGFu's also thinking that. Bly does get a natural expansion and now goes in for the block. Oh no, there's already a probe. GunGFu sent his probe early. Dirty, dirty GunGFu. How dare you? I was going for a nice cheeky hatch block. It was gonna work too. And now the pylon blocking the nexus, but also the hatchery. And now he just goes for a cyber core. Waits for a unit. GunGFu is on top of things. Fresh new probe. Can't be killed by the drone anymore. Because the drone's already half HP. Oh, it really, really wants to become a hatchery. But no way, Jose. And now he goes in for the gas steal, perhaps. Perhaps. And there's an annoying probe there. Gas has been built. Nope. Drone. It's a scouting drone now. He has been demoted to just a casual scouting drone. Bly getting his gas here, going for speed, most likely. Drone just walking around, making sure the Zealot doesn't head across the map, forcing Bly to make like 6 to 8 lings. You do have your queen, so let's say 4 lings. It's making 6 anyways, though. Now an adept also being constructed. Oh, there's already one on the map. Secondary adept is coming in. And of course the natural for GunGFuBanDa has started. Does have 150 gas. He started gateway research early this time compared to the last 2 games. I'm still expecting a Stargate out of him, but... Oh, it's a Twilight. Okay, so he is switching it up. This probe is... I was about to say, he's kind of awkwardly waiting. Are we going to see a super early robo-type build? We do see another gateway, so double gateway. Zealot is checking out the scenery here. Mostly interested in mountains and 3rd hatcheries. And he does find the 3rd hatchery, clicks on it for good measure. And Bly, wow, actually... kind of a macro build coming out from Bly here. Only 1 drone on gas, gets his speed, gets his drones. Doesn't have that many Zerglings. He had like 6 lings, right? Oh, okay, it's 10 lings. So that's a decently high amount of lings. But these lings were ready to like cancel any attempt at a 3rd base from GunGFu. Oh, super fast resonating glaives once again. We see 4 gate glaive. Okay. Speed is done. I mean, this Overlord, he does see double gateway, but Bly has not seen the Twilight, and he has no reason to suspect. We haven't seen additional adepts like we saw in the last game. He did see no gases, though. Does see now the gases being taken, lulling Bly into a false sense of security here. If you see these gases, you feel like, or you expect him to play a normal game. GunGFu does go for a double Stargate follow-up. Dude, the dirty moves from GunGFu coming out. First the Glaive Adepts, then the Void Ray. Well, I don't know what he's going to build, but, you know, if I go double Stargate... Oh, if he does this Tempest stuff, that would be cool. We saw Classic do the Tempest build versus Raynor a while back from the Katowice qualifiers, which, check that out. If you want to play double Stargate Tempest build... into macro, kind of? Like, that stuff was really cool. 5 Tempests is all you need to one-shot queens. And you just get the upgrade where they do more damage to buildings, and then you just go snipe third base. And it's really fun. Instead, we see +1 attack on air and 1 Phoenix. It's going to be multiple Phoenix, or is this just one to kill Overlords? I don't know. Either way, Bly is going to be ready for some air if you show that. Double Phoenix is being created. The Adepts found their way into the main base. We have 4 drone losses so far. There is a decent amount of Lings and Roaches. Nice maneuvering here by GunGFuBanDa behind the mineral line. And we don't have a shade. He actually stays in the main base. Oh my god, 12 drones going down. And I like this move here where only the Lings could really get to the Adepts, but the Roaches were kind of stuck in the mineral line because Roaches are abysmal units. They have super low range, and that just makes them kind of awkward. Oh, the Phoenix are running around, showing his double Phoenix right away. GunGfu just wants the scouting. But this does offer Bly an opportunity here. If you see the Phoenix, you need to make a lot of units right away, because they can't have any anti-ground when they're committing into Phoenix. Especially if you go heavy on the Ling Bane. They just can't take a third base ever. And while he does have a nice amount of Roaches here, but GunGfu does have those Resonating Glaive Adepts as kind of like a backbone. So unless you have a bunch of Speed Banes, nothing's gonna happen. Even picking up one of these Roaches, using his precious Phoenix energy on those Roaches, although, I mean, 8 Phoenix already, 2 more underway, +1 about to finish. You can spend a little, you know, you can splurge. Oh, nice. Oh, the targeting by those queens. Of course, I mean, GunGfu made a mistake, but still, Bly capitalizing very nicely. Just clicking the same Phoenix a couple times, stutter stepping or orb walking for the uninitiated among us. With the Phoenix and making sure that he gets that snipe. Does get a very nice kill on the Phoenix. Kind of surprised we're not seeing double Spore in every base at this point. A lot of Adepts on the map as well. This is pretty tough. You still have to make Roaches, because if these Adepts get another big chunk of drone kills, your game is going to be really rough, because these Phoenix are going to keep pestering you for more drone kills. Third base now finishing up for GunGfu, so his economy is about to explode upwards. And here come the Phoenix. The Phoenix tax is being collected, and 9 drones go down. That's a total of 22 this game. And I mean, yeah, it feels bad to make more than 1 Spore, but it also feels pretty bad to lose all of your drones in every base, my dude. Okay, the Adepts are being dealt with by the Roaches. Only a couple of Adepts still alive, but, I mean, 30 drones on this one base. They've all been Maynarded away. Oh, no, the first couple Hydras that came out get lifted right away. Oh, no, that can't happen. Oh, Hydra is so risky into Phoenix. If the Phoenix get onto the first pockets of Hydras, buying so much more time, getting more energy on the Phoenixes, and Bly getting a 5th base here. Drone says no way, Jose. And even more drones go down. Dude, 36 drones to the slaughter, lifted out of their beds and just annihilated. I mean, Bly, the only thing I feel like he can do is just make units and go, but instead he's droning up. In my eyes, also a fine decision. Going for a Roach Burrow is actually kind of cool, because with Stargate tech, you don't really have a lot of detection, but GunGfu is on it. He has the follow-up tech. He's going double Robo Immortal, because, you know, Immortals counter Hydra Ling. Nah, Immortals are just really good units. It doesn't matter that they don't counter the light units. There are Roaches, so they are good. And Immortals are Immortals. They have 2 shotgun arms, and they are willing to use them. Do bonus damage to buildings. 2 more Hydras go down. Hydras are really expensive. And Bly already lost a lot of drones, invested a lot into redroning. Now lost his 4th base. More drones going down. because he was all sending them to this base, but not really committing to defending the base. So very, very efficient punish by GunGFu, honestly. Oh, the probe does go down to the one Ling. Nice job, Brother Zergling. And gets the burrow! Let's go! Now, it does reveal that he has burrow, but still, nice job by Bly, delaying the 4th base a little bit. I mean, the worker count is still kind of okay, and now the burrow move roaches are going out. And I feel like if these get into the main, get into the natural, and I think it has 3 drones to one-shot probes, so we have enough here to do substantial damage, especially if he starts moving out. The army is at the 3rd base, and here comes in the subterranean assault. If you know, you know. Oh no, all the roaches in the same base? Really? Near a shoe battery. I mean, why is Bly... Oh no, double immortals here to stop that. Immediately re-burrow, but now the jig is up. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. More units being warped in here. GunGFu is on the money here. And even Phoenix is ready to clean up all of these roaches. There are observers now combing, combing, right? Through their own base, making sure nothing's going on. Oh my god, move command into... How many immortals is that? 7 immortals. Are you for real? 7 immortals. 7 immortals. Now, 3 Archons underway. Dude, he's going for the zombie composition without the Zealots. I don't know if anybody remembers, but at the start of Legacy, when Lurkers were, like, introduced and everybody was, like, dumbfounded by them, we used to see Protoss go for Charge Zealot, Immortal, Archon. And I think charge slots also did damage on impact. That made them pretty good. But that's what they used to make versus Lurkers, because it was just so much HP that they could actually, like, kind of run into siege lines and do the damage. And the Zealots are also here, so, you know, a composition of old. Or at least a classic composition. You have a good amount of Hydras here. They don't have upgrades, though. Queen's in the front, doing some nice tanking, but also a good amount of Hydras are in the front. The Roaches are now tanking, but these Immortals don't care. This is 9 Immortals. And they are indeed not dying in this fight. We have some Corruptors out here trying to deal with these Phoenix, but it's not enough. And this Warp Prism still just warping on in more reinforcements from Ire. Or Shakuras, or any planet for that matter. And I think, I mean, Bly is still kind of collecting his thoughts here, just letting his hands do the work, but GunGFu has worked him. And Bly's supply plummeting. G's out. And GunGFu takes the series 2-1 after tapping out pretty early. Oh, even split it off, or split off an Immortal. Just click down this hatchery. I love it. GunGFu advances and Bly is now down 1-2 in series in the Swiss. So it's do or die for him. In the next series that we are going to watch of Bly, he cannot lose, because that would mean that he's out of the tournament in groups. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Cheers.